How's it going, everybody? Warrior football team's 2007 season is one of sky's the limit possibilities. Dreams of a conference championship, undefeated season, and BCS hopes. Tonight against San Jose State, Warriors put together a Warrior-like effort. We'll pick it back up on the very first play of the second half, where Spartans All-American Dwight Lowry picks off Colt Brennan, takes it 23 yards to the house, tying the game at 14 at that point. Spartans later took a 21-14 lead, made it 28-14 when quarterback Adam Trefales hit Kevin Jurovich on the 68-yard touchdown connection. Warriors find themselves in big-time trouble, but Colt and company not done yet. Brennan to senior C.J. Hawthorne on the 34-yard touchdown strike. Lead is cut to 28-21 late in the third quarter. But the Spartans tack on another score, making it 35-21. Cardiac Kids at it again, though. Colt Brennan to Devon Best. Check out this unreal grab. 35-28 with less than 4 minutes to go. Then, with 2 minutes remaining, Adam Leonard recovers a huge fumble, giving UH back the football with a chance to tie it up. That's when Colt Brennan did his thing. Ball game tied at 35. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, headed to overtime. In the extra frame, Warriors get the ball first and make the most of it. Brennan to wipe Tahoe boy and St. Louis grad Jason Rivers, 42-35, University of Hawaii. Then Myron Newberry picks off Adam Trefales for the game-winning interception. Check it out, 42-35 Hawaii. Hawaii actually improves to 7-0 for the first time since 1981. They're 4-0 in the WAC for the first time ever in school history. Ironic thing, in 1981, when they started 7-0, Dick Tomey, the head coach of the San Jose State Spartans, was roaming the Hawaii sideline at that point.
That's right. No, UH ranks 16th in the country. How do you think pollsters will view this win on the road?
You know,
this tough win.
It could go both ways. People may drop them because San Jose State's not necessarily looked at as a power in college football. But at the same time, anyone who comes back 14 points that late in the game, that says something about this football team. Overtime victory over Louisiana Tech, and overtime victory over San Jose State, both on the road. Hawaii traditionally not a good road team. To have 2 overtime victories like that, it's hard to deny Hawaii at this point. Now, obviously, the WAC doesn't get all the credit they deserve, so we'll see how the National perceives it. But Colt Brennan to lead his team back like that, 14 down late in the fourth quarter, gotta be one of the greatest wins in University of Hawaii football history as far as excitement level, as far as comeback. I'm not saying but it's definitely got to be up there. Unbelievable ball game. Still can't believe it.
Yeah, well, certainly it's debatable.
Yeah. We're busy doing, getting the news together and everything, but that first half, how did he look with his ankle? I mean, there was some...
The ankle was okay. I think the big problem in the first half was the field, was because it was really so muddy and it was raining all day and all night yesterday and today. I think the main thing was the receivers were having a hard time running their routes. You know, if the receiver's supposed to be at a certain point, that's where Colt's going to throw it. And when you're having a hard time keeping your traction, whether you're not getting there in time or you're slipping, Colt Brennan's passes are going to look off. It's not necessarily Colt's fault. But I think the traction had a big thing to do with it. Colt was a little off in the beginning of the second half. I think that was more on him. I think he may have gotten down and wasn't reading the defenses as accurately as he usually does.
Well, I feel for the equipment manager after wash all those uniforms.
Boy.
You said it was going to rain, though, Justin, so you did.
The punter from San Jose State falling down, right?
Yeah, definitely. That's why if it came down to a field goal game, I don't know how many people would feel too comfortable because the kickers were slipping around out there.
All right. Thank you, Rob.
You're welcome.
June Jones and the Hawaii football team playing under the Friday night lights in San Jose against former Hawaii head coach Dick Tomey and the Spartans. 10 minutes ago, a lot of people had frowns, but now a lot of smiles in that first nationally televised game. Jason Tang in the newsroom with an update. Jason.
Dash, the 16th ranked Warriors doing battle for first place in the Western Athletic Conference with the Spartans, but that's just one of many storylines in this game. Heisman hopeful Colt Brennan looking to show up big in front of the nation. First quarter, Hawaii inside the 10. Colt Brennan with the option to Kealoha Pilares. He puts the Warriors on the board first. The 7-0 lead after the PAT. Fast forward to the second, still 7-0 good guys. Brennan from the Spartans 11, and check out Ryan Grice Mullins' focus. Manages to catch the tip pass, 14-zip Hawaii. Final minutes of the half. Warriors punting on 4th down. Probably should have went for it, though, because Dwight Lowry goes the distance. 84 yards to pay dirt. Spartans cutting the lead in half. Lowry would actually tie the game on the first play of the second half after a pick 6. But that game now headed into overtime, tied at 35. So we'll have to update you Later, it's Hawaii's first nationally televised game. There's BCS officials on hand watching, and first place in the conference is on the line, and the list goes on and on for just how important today's Warrior football game is. But in the end, Hawaii just needs to win. Pick it up on the opening play of the second half. Colt Brennan throwing his second interception of the game, and this one is going to hurt Dwight Lowry with his second touchdown. We're tied at 14 all. Third quarter, 28-14, San Jose now on top. Brennan eats his carrots, kids. His eyes spot C.J. Hawthorne all alone in the back of the end zone, a 34-yard touchdown. Warriors back only 7. 15 seconds left in the game. Hawaii still trailing by a touchdown, 35-28, but Brennan throws the Warriors right on his back, a 1-yard keeper, and we're going to overtime, tied at 35. In the extra session, 2nd and 7, Hawaii. Colt, he is going to connect with Jason Rivers in the end zone. Warriors leading for the first time since the start of the second half, 42-35. And thanks to Myron Newberry, the interception seals the win. Hawaii holding on for the 42-35 overtime victory.